皆さんおはようございます。とりあえずニュースです。毎日日本語の優しいニュースを直接お届けする YouTube 番組です。
Okay, so let's get right into this article. 今日は2025年8月13日。雨が止んで暑くなった九州。多くの人が家を片付けた。So, 雨が止んで is coming from the verb yamu in the te form for something to stop. So, 雨が止んで暑くなった九州。暑い暑くなる to become hot. And then in the past tense, 暑くなった九州. So Kyushu, where the rain finally stopped and it is now hot. It has become hot. So if you've been with us the past few days, there's been crazy rains all over Japan, particularly in the Kyushu region. There's been landslides, flooding. It's kind of been a little bit of a disaster. But now the rain has stopped. 雨が止んで and it is now hot. 暑くなった九州。多くの人が家を片付けた。So many people, this comes from 多い. When we connect it to a noun, we'll say 多くの人. So many people が家を片付けた。So 家 being house. 片付ける to clean up or to tidy up. So many people clean up around their house. So let's listen to the native speaker read through the article, and we'll give you some time to read through it by yourself.
雨がたくさん降った九州で、今日晴れて暑くなりました。雨で被害を受けた熊本県八代市では、多くの人が家を片付けました。家具を拭いたり、濡れた畳を外に出したりしていました。今日は気温が上がって、福岡県太宰府市で 36.2 度、熊本市で 34.7 度になりました。明日も暑くなりそうです。家を片付けるときは何度も休んで熱中症にならないようにしてください。
Okay, so let's read through the article together. 雨がたくさん降った九州で13日晴れて暑くなりました。雨がたくさん降った。So, lots of rain has fallen. 降る past tense 降った。九州で So in Kyushu, where a lot of rain has fallen, 13日晴れて暑くなりました。So on the 13th day, 13日, the 13th of the month, 晴れて So 晴れる is to clear up. When there's a storm or clouds and it gets clear, you use the verb 晴れ, 晴れる. 晴れ is a noun saying like it's clear. 晴れる is the verb, so this is the verb in the tip form. It's cleared up. 晴れて暑くなりました. And it became hot. 雨で被害を受けた熊本県八代市では多くの人が家を片付けました。So, all of this describes 熊本県八代市では So, what happened at 熊本県八代? She being the city. 雨で被害を受けた。So this city, 八代 in Kumamoto Prefecture, which there was a lot of damage, 被害を受けた due to the rain. So 受ける is to receive. This is the past tense. 受ける、受けた。被害. Damage. Disaster related damage. And then 雨で is telling us where that came from, the source or the means. 雨で被害を受けた熊本県八代市では多くの人が家を片付けました。So just like in our title, many people were cleaning up around their house, or cleaned up their house. 家具を拭いたり、濡れた畳を外に出したりしていました。So we have a grammar here, this たりする. And this is do things such as, giving examples of things people were doing. So 家具を拭いたり、濡れた畳を外に出したりしていました. And this is in the ている form past tense. So they were doing this at one point. And we got 家具を拭く to wipe off, to wipe furniture. 家具. So 家具を拭く, wipe off furniture. And then the たりたりする, this た will be in the past tense. So 拭いたり、濡れた畳を外に出したり. So 濡れる is to become wet. 濡れた being a wet something. So wet 畳. 濡れた畳を外に出したり。So, 外 outside. 出す being to take outside. So they wiped off their furniture and brought their wet tatami outside. Once again, this is all due to the rain, right? A whole bunch of things got dirty, wet. People were wiping them off, taking them outside to let them dry. 13日は気温が上がって、福岡県太宰府市で 36.2 度、熊本市で 34.7 度になりました。So, 13日 on the 13th は気温が上がって、so, 気温 is the air temperature. Whenever we're talking about weather temperature, we'll normally use 気温. This is like the temperature of the air, right? Air temperature. が上がって、上がる to rise in the te form. 気温が上がって、福岡県太宰府市で 36.2 度. So in Fukuoka Prefecture, 太宰府市, so 太宰府 city, it was 36.2 degrees. This is all in Celsius. And then in Kumamoto City, it was 34.7 degrees Celsius. And this になりました is to become. It became this temperature. 14日も暑くなりそうです. So this そうです at the end of the sentence here, this means it appears a certain way. Looks like it is also going to be this way. So 14日も is mo is saying also. So also on the 14th, 暑くなる to become hot. And then this そうです. It looks like it will be hot. 暑くなりそうです。家を片付けるときは何度も休んで熱中症にならないようにしてください。So, 家を片付ける. Once again, to clean up your house. ときは you want to say when doing an action. You can use とき with は. So, 家を片付けるときは何度も休んで. So 何度も is many times, several times, lots of times. So this is very common with counters in Japanese, with using the particle mo with a question word and a counter. So this many times, you say what times also. Kind of weird, but that's how you say this in Japanese, right? So if you wanted to say a large number of people, many people, you can say nannin mo. But pretty much any counter, you can do the same thing. You have a question word, and then mo, saying a large number of them. So here, 何度も休んで, yasumu being the verb to take a break or to rest. So take several breaks. And 熱中症にならないようにしてください. So 熱中症. 熱中症 is heat stroke. It's a word you'll hear in Japanese pretty frequently in the summer. They say, be careful of heat stroke, because Japan can get pretty hot. So 熱中症にならない. Not become heat stroke. Don't get heat stroke. Then we have ようにする. So when you're doing something so that something happens or so that something doesn't happen, you can use ようにする. So ならないようにする. Do it so that you don't get heat stroke. And then this is in the te form with ください. So a polite command or request. Please take care so that you do not get heat stroke. So when you clean up your house, take as many breaks as you need, take several breaks, and be careful so that you do not get heat stroke. So 熱中症にならないようにしてください. And that is it for the article today. Thank you for being here. 今日も来てくれてありがとうございました。じゃあまた明日。